Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. And we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Gives it back. And it's Koundé. Can he get on the end of this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence. Mopping...
Osimhen! Well, got to be quick to recover this. Foden. Gabriel, Pedri is onto it in a flash. Timber. Rafael Leao takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good take in a good area. Nice sequence of passes, this. Yamal. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Short changes him with that pass. Pedri puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he welcomes it in. And Bernardo Silva! Bernardo Silva looking sharp there. Knocks it into space. Osimhen. And a chance! And he's done it!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
It's a pretty loose pass. It's a searching pass, and he's certainly onside here. Shot at goal! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Rafael Leao. Timber made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Now it's Haaland. Haaland stood his ground strongly. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So a chance here, what can they make of it? A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. What a sensational save from Ederson! Gravenberg. Back when it goes. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Delivered with swing. And it's Rice. Good read, needed to be. Gravenberg. Osimhen. Now it's Pedri. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision, and he's in on goal. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
A case now of complete control. Nicely aimed pass. And he cuts out the supply. Rice. And here's Gordon. Haaland gets his head on it! He will be livid with himself.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Timber. Can he latch on to this? Rafael Leao. Ter Stegen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Gordon. Could move up a gear here. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's DiMarco. Pedri. Here's Rafael Leao. Timber. Oh, it's come loose. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the game has already resumed here. Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Header comes in! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good-looking ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. DiMarco. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal. Oh, this is a very good run. Corner number 3 coming up. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. DiMarco. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well measured. No way through there. Threads one in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Rice. Gravenberg is the guilty party there. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Rafael Leão, number 20, Bernardo Silva.
Bellingham.
Coming on the field.
And it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done.
47,
And here's Bellingham.
Substitutions taking place.
Pedri has created one goal already. Now it's Osimhen. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Musiala unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. And it's Pedri. And it's Musiala. And Gravenberch. Foden. And it's Pedri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Saliba. Gabriel. It's Pedri. Now it's Musiala. And that has been slung wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. And it's Gravenberch. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away? Foden. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Dink through. Osimhen is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 12.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 32, Gianmarco. Number 22.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Coming on the field. Number 25, Nuno Mendes. Number 10.
Picked out brilliantly.
Number 41.
And the shot! He has done it! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Great chance! Brought out the best in the keeper. Corner number 2, then. And it's been taken short. And he was alert to it. Gravenberch. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Koundé cuts out the pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Rice. Now that looks a decent ball.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Bellingham. Rice. Distributed tidily. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, good read. And that's it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish having pulverized. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like...
Gordon! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Gordon. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bellingham, and he was alert to it. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To open the scoring. No, he's missed it!
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Rafael Leao. He's found a way past. So much time and space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Haaland. And it's Timber. Now it's Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, well played. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bellingham. Still goalless at the moment. No, that's been intercepted. That's a throw. Locatelli. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Rafael Leao. Look at the space here. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rice really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Rafael Leao really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Osimhen. Bellingham. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Takes a shot! There it is! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Bellingham. Rice. Oh, they could break here. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. In towards the back stick. Koundé clears it away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0. There's the shot! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Bellingham. That's an imaginative pass. Picked out chance, surely! It's hit the upright. That's really well cleared. Bellingham. Osimhen. Chouameni. Now it's Gordon. And here's the chance to counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, can they get him away? And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're into the second 45. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. And that's really well manoeuvred. Locatelli. Bellingham. Now he's got space here. Good read, needed to be. Locatelli. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Rice. Koundé. For Rice. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Haaland. Rice. And here's Gordon. Locatelli. Rafael Leao being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's in a great position here. Now it's Rafael Leao. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Osimhen. Neatly clipped into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And the counter is on. Now it's Haaland. Knocks it into space. And a chance! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution on the field. Number 32.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Bellingham.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Number
It's so
21.
often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Campbell. Coming on the field.
Now it's
Number
Osimhen.
10.
Goes for a shot!
Number 22.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Number
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Number 42.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 25. Nuno Mendes.
They've played it short.
Substitutions taking place.
It's made its way to him. Here comes the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Gabriel. Konate makes the interception. Bernardo Silva. Caught offside that time.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. And here's Osimhen. Yamal. Koundé could try cutting inside here. Pedri attempts a clearance. And it's Bernardo Silva. "75 minutes played."
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, what about this cross? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Osimhen wins the duel this time. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And he's lost his man here. Bernardo Silva. Locatelli. And it's Bernardo Silva. Gets a good foot in there. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's found the way through. Pedri goes pelting down that left-hand side.
Vietnam really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He is through here. And he's there to belt it away. And this is Bernardo Silva. And this is Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! He scores! They have stolen level at the last. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now there's a fine ball. And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Shapes to shoot! And he's done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly...
Rafael Leao! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Looking for options for movement. Rafael Leao.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The most accurate pass. Haaland running with the ball. Haaland ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Koundé in acres of space out wide. Bernardo Silva. And here's Osimhen. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now this could be a chance. And the shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly...
Can he finish? No mistake! And they're back in front. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Vietnam go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Haaland. Timber gets across to intercept that. Now it's Rafael Leao, and it's Pedri. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Haaland. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's cut it out. Bernardo Silva. Pedri. Now it's Osimhen. Rafael Leao receives it in. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Gets a good foot in there. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And here's Osimhen. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Rice. Driving forward. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Takes a shot! Pedri. Rafael Leao. And they can counter here. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Yamal. Yamal tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Yamal. That's a good ball. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo.
Real chance! He scores! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he tried.
Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! Into the lead once more!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he shoots! It's in! And this is getting better and better. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Chance! Sticks it away! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of us...
Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Country, number 20,
Fermin.
Bernardo Silva. Number 21,
DiMarco, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Number 23, Jules Koundé. Coming on the field.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Bellingham.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Number 6, Eze.
Looking for the run.
3, Hakimi.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Now it's Alvarez.
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
There's no flag. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Osimhen. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Alvarez. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Osimhen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Osimhen. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That has been cut short. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Fermin. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through. Header! Harmlessly behind.
Added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bellingham. Saliba. Alvarez. Now it's Lopez. He's got full, and it's come back out to him. Goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
This is a lost children's
And after all of that...